Amines. So your chapter number 13, amines, their general introduction, preparation, physical and chemical properties. There was a portion, diazonium salts, in this that has been deleted this year, which used to be in previous years. Okay. So when we start with amines, we will start with the general formula of amines, that is RNH2. R primary amines, 1 degree amines. Because amines are actually derivative of ammonia, NH3. When one of the H replaced by R, or we can write any alkyl group, CHNH2. So this is 1 degree amine. Amines can be 2 degree and 3 degree also. Suppose if one of this H is replaced by one more alkyl group, then it will be CH3N. This H remains as it is, and this H also replaced by one more methyl group. So this is 2 degree amine. And amines can also be 3 degree if the third hydrogen is also replaced by methyl group or any alkyl group. Then these are 3 degree amines. They can be called as primary, secondary and tertiary amines. Now, when it comes to the geometry or discussion of hybridization for amines, then it will be just like ammonia. We will go back to ammonia. That in ammonia we know that there is a lone pair, and if it comes to geometry of ammonia, then nitrogen has 3 bonds with hydrogen with 1 lone pair. So the geometry is pyramidal with bond angle 107 degrees. Okay, and type of hybridization, if we talk, it is sp3 hybridization. sp3 hybridization is there, but because of the presence of lone pair, sp3 hybridization actually should have tetrahedral geometry, but this lone pair converts this geometry into pyramidal geometry, and bond angle is reduced from the normal tetrahedral bond angle 109 to 107. It is reduced. So this is about the geometry. Now, though naming is already done by us, but still some discussion of the naming we will take. C2H5NH2. This is ethane amine. E is dropped from here, from ethane, and it is ethane amine. Okay, then if it is secondary amine, suppose C2H5NH, and one of the H replaced by methyl group or ethyl group, methyl we are taking, so it will be longer chain will be taken as the suffix part, and this will be treated as prefix. So it will be N-methyl this is N-methyl, and because it is ethane, so ethane amine. N-methyl ethane amine means there is substitution on nitrogen, so N-methyl ethane amine. Then if it is C2H5 and CH3, then it is N-dimethyl and ethane amine. NN dimethylethaneamine is the name for this. Okay, now it's not necessary that these two groups are same. This may be like this, C2H5. Then there are two substituents and one chain, main chain. Now we have to take longer as a chain, so either we take this or this longer carbon part as chain. So suppose if we are taking it as the main chain, then one substituent is methyl and the another is ethyl. So it will be N-ethyl alphabetical order, then N-methyl ethane amine. N-ethyl and methyl ethane amine. If they are same, then it was simply N dimethyl ethane amine. So these are some common namings of amines. Now when it comes to aromatics, then aromatic amine, the very common one is benzamine, or commonly it is called aniline. Both names must be known to you. More commonly we always use aniline word for it. So though it is benzamine, but its common name which is more used is aniline. Okay. Now we come to methods of preparation. Methods of preparation of amines. Okay. Now, in methods of preparation, generally reduction of the various compounds result in the formation of amines. So we will study first reduction methods. So first method is reduction of nitro compounds. Okay, so C2H5NO2 or nitrobenzene, when reduced, now for reducing we may use hydrogen in presence of platinum, palladium and nickel. This may be one of the reducing agent. You may also use sodium, ethanol. Okay, or reduction may also take place with metals like tin in presence of some acid, metals like iron in presence of some acid. Any one of these reducing agents can convert nitro compounds into C2H5NH2 or NH2 aniline. This is one of the methods of preparation of amines by reduction of nitro compounds. Second method, reduction of nitriles. Nitriles means cyanides, CN group. Now cyanides can also be converted into amines with the help of reduction. C2H5C triple bond N on reduction. Now reducing agents, lithium, aluminium hydride or sodium, ethanol, or catalytic hydrogen also can do. Hydrogen with presence of catalyst. Okay, so hydrogen in presence of nickel, palladium or platinum. Any of these can be used to convert nitriles into C2H5. We stopped in between here. Okay, so reduction of nitriles C2H5Cn in presence of reducing agents gives us C2H5CH2NH2. That means in case of nitriles, the carbon which is present in nitride also is converted into the part of chain and then NH2 group is introduced. Okay. So this is reduction of nitriles to prepare amines. Okay. Now, third method of preparation is reduction of amides. Third reduction is reduction of amides. Now, in case of this, what will happen? C2H5 CONH2. When amides are reduced, CONH2 is amide in presence of reducing agents like lithium aluminium hydride, then they are reduced to form C2H5 CH2 NH2. Okay, the CO group is reduced to CH2 and amides are converted into amines. Now one more method again, because we are just taking together all reduction methods. So first is reduction of nitro compounds, second is reduction of nitriles, and then reduction of amides. Fourth reaction is Hofmann bromamide reaction, or you can also call it reduction. Hofmann bromamide reaction, or this reaction is also called Hofmann bromamide degradation reaction. Okay, why degradation reaction? Because in this Hofmann bromamide reaction also, because the name is bromamide, so amide is also used in this reaction as well. C2H5CONH2 bromamide, so bromine is also there, and sodium hydroxide is also used as one of the reagent. Now in this reaction what happens? The reduction or degradation of the chain takes place. This CO is dropped. In the previous reduction what was there? This C was converted into CH2 and H2. Here this CO will be removed and the product obtained will be C2H5NH2, one carbon atom less than the starting chain, then plus Na2CO3 is byproduct, plus 2NaBr plus 2H2O. These are the byproducts. Again, this is a name reaction, and this is called degradation reaction because one carbon atom, the chain is degraded by one carbon atom. So by this method also amines are prepared but with one carbon atom less than the original starting reactant. So these are 4 reduction methods by which we can prepare amines. Okay. Now we come to the other type of methods. Now the next is 4 methods we have discussed. This is 5th method, ammonolysis. Preparation of amines by ammonolysis when alkyl halides are treated with ammonia. This reaction was done in the chemical properties of alkyl halides are treated, then they form primary amines, and byproduct will be HX. 1H and X will be taken. Primary amines, 1 degree amines are formed. If excess of alkyl halide is used, that means again this molecule which is formed is made to react with alkyl halide, then from 1 degree the amines will be converted to 2 degree. R, N, H, another R. It will be converted into 2 degree. If still more excess is used, Rx, then it will be converting into 3 degree, and still one more Rx is made to react, then it may convert to quaternary salts, R4N positive and X negative. These are called salts. These are quaternary salts. Like NaCl type salt, just like that, quaternary salts are formed, R4N plus NX, which can be hydrolyzed back to obtain RNH2 with the help of alkali. But if excess, now in this reaction, if one step reaction is there, only one ammonia is reacting with Rx, 1 degree will be formed. If this is written in excess, then the final product will be quaternary salt. Okay, so this is one of the method. Okay, this is one of the method for preparation of amines. Done. Now we come to next method, that is Gabriel Thalamide synthesis. Sixth method. Gabriel synthesis. You remember thalamide just in the previous chapter, and properties of carboxylic acid we were doing. We have prepared thalamide. So from that prepared compound, how we can convert this into amines? Now, as this is a name reaction, so again this becomes important. Mostly confusion is there when Gabriel Thalamide synthesis is asked. Many of you do this mistake that you write that reaction, in which we were reacting amides with ammonia to form thalamide. When dicarboxylic acid was reacting with ammonia to form amides, that reaction we write. You have not to write that. Gabriel Thalamide synthesis is different, in which thalamide is used to prepare amines, and only 1 degree amines can be prepared by this method. Only 1 degree, not 2 degree, not 3 degree. Okay, so it is specifically for 1 degree amines. So the starting material is thalamide here. It was C double bond O, C double bond O, and H. This was thalamide. Okay. When thalamide reacts with alcoholic KOH, then in the first step, C double bond O, C double bond O, N, K is formed and minus H2O takes place. Water is lost and K is formed. In the next step, it is made to react with Rx, alkyl halide. Then in the next step, let me write it here, so that we can proceed from this direction. When it reacts with Rx, then what will happen? This K will react with X and NR will be formed. C double bond O, N, R, N alkyl thalamide is formed. C double bond O, N, R. This is N alkyl thalamide. When this N-alkyl phthalimide is made to react with two molecules of NaOH, sodium hydroxide, not aqueous solution of NaOH, then RNH2, this 1 degree amine is produced. Okay, this part with hydrogen forms RNH2 and the remaining part is byproduct. The main product which is produced in large amount is primary amine. Okay, so this is method for preparation of 1 degree amine. More methods for preparation are complete. So these are all. That means 4 methods for reduction. Then 1 method was ammonolysis, and then last Gabriel phthalimide synthesis. These are in all 6 methods for the preparation of amines. Okay, now small topic, that is physical properties, we can finish today. Amines, physical properties. Okay, now the specific feature for amines is that are gases. Lower means 1 to 2 carbon atom amines are gases, and amines have specific fishy odor. When it comes to the smell, amines have specific peculiar fishy smell by which they can be identified. Second thing is this, that whether aromatic or aliphatic, they are colorless compounds, but because of oxidation by the atmospheric oxygen, usually when you see the compounds in the laboratory in bottles, they will appear to you dark colored because they get oxidized. Otherwise, originally they are colorless. Okay, so fishy odor and colorless but oxidized, okay, to brown color. Lower amines are gases and more than 3 carbon atom, then they start in liquid phase, and higher ones again in solid. So this is about their physical state. Now comes the rest 2 points, that is solubility and boiling point. Now when it comes to their boiling point, now this is primary amine RNH2, R2NH and R3N. We see that from 1 degree to 2 degree to 3 degree, the hydrogens are getting less and less. That means tertiary amine will not have hydrogen bonding between. For boiling point, we have to see between 2 molecules of the same. So tertiary amines will not have hydrogen bonding among themselves, so their boiling points will be the lowest. 2 degree will have some extent of hydrogen bonding, but 1 degree will have highest possibility of forming hydrogen bonds. So when it comes to their boiling points, the trend will be like this. 1 degree will be more than 2 degree than 3 degree, because the extent of hydrogen bonding is gradually decreasing from 1 degree to 3 degree for finding out their boiling point. Okay. Then we compare the boiling point of amines to alcohol. Suppose we compare it to alcohol. So alcohols also make hydrogen bonding among themselves, and amines also form hydrogen bonding among themselves. But we know that the electronegativity difference, oxygen electronegativity is 3.5, nitrogen is 3. So because this is more electronegative, so the bond in case of OH is more polar than the bond between nitrogen and hydrogen. More polarity means more strength of hydrogen bond which is formed with the neighboring molecule. Hence, the strength of hydrogen bonding in alcohol is more than the primary amines. So their boiling point is also more. So alcohol have higher boiling point as compared to amines because of the more electronegativity of oxygen than nitrogen. This is boiling point. Then comes solubility. Our NH2 can make hydrogen bond with water. Okay, H bonding is possible. For R2NH, that is 2 degree, this is 1 degree, this is 2 degree, hydrogen bonding is possible. But for 3 degree, hydrogen bonding is not possible with water. That means 3 degree amines are not soluble in water to great extent. Very less amount is soluble. Even we talk about when primary amines, then also primary amines are soluble in water because of forming hydrogen bonding, but only lower members. We know that organic compounds dissolve best in organic solvents only. They cannot be dissolved in water because as the length of this chain will increase, the polarity of the molecule will decrease and the polar part remains only this much. Non-polar part is becoming bigger, so that will be less soluble. But so lower amines, 1 degree amines are soluble to large extent in water, but as compared to 1 degree, 2 degree are less and 3 degree are further less soluble. Okay, so this is for solubility. Clear? So this is about physical property of amines.